Have you ever wondered how adopting a child can completely transform the love between a couple? It may seem impossible, but this decision, which many see as challenging, actually brings deep renewal to the relationship. Few people talk about it, but adoption goes far beyond an act of generosity. It's a catalyst for emotional growth and a new way of understanding love. Believe it or not, some say that adoption strengthens a couple's bond in ways they never imagined. And we're not just talking about the joy of becoming parents, but the resilience, the closeness, and the unbreakable union that arises from this journey. You're about to discover how this process can change lives in ways you never expected. Curious to know more? Then get ready to explore one of the most powerful decisions a couple can make. Adopting a child can be described as one of the most transformative moments in a couple's life. It's not just about giving a home to someone in need, but about opening up to a journey where unconditional love takes on a whole new meaning. When a couple decides to adopt, this decision not only strengthens their bond but also offers them a renewed sense of purpose. They become more than just partners, they become creators of an emotional safe space where both the couple and the child can grow together. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child is filled with discoveries, learning, and a deep sense of completeness that may not have been realized before. As the adoption process progresses, the couple begins to feel the emotional impact of having a new life to care for and love. This type of choice requires much more than just financial or logistical preparation. It involves, above all, personal and emotional growth. Many couples report that adopting made them feel like their partnership reached a new level. They begin to understand that love has no limits, and their union now includes not just each other but also a new family member who makes their connection even stronger. Adoption and unconditional love are not just theoretical concepts, they become a part of everyday life. This transformation becomes especially visible when the couple realizes they are no longer just individuals sharing a life, they've become a family. A couple that became a family knows that adoption goes far beyond a legal or formal act. It's an emotional commitment that brings a deep sense of belonging. The daily moments, the little victories, and the shared affection become constant reminders that this decision was the beginning of a joyful and meaningful journey. The decision to adopt is only the first step in a journey full of emotional and practical challenges. The couple must prepare for a series of changes, from their routine to their most profound feelings. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child involves more than just filling out forms and waiting for approval. The adoption process requires the couple to restructure, both financially and emotionally, to welcome a new life. Every detail needs careful consideration, from adapting the home to organizing their time to meet the demands the child will bring. Beyond the practical aspects, emotional preparation is essential. Many couples underestimate the impact adoption can have on their emotional dynamics. Anxiety, fear of failure, or not being able to create a strong connection with the child are common concerns. A couple that became a family must be ready to face these uncertainties and strengthen their bond to tackle challenges together. Having a support network, such as couples therapy or adoption support groups, can be an excellent way to psychologically prepare for this new phase. Another crucial aspect is financial adjustment. The arrival of a child, whether biological or adopted, involves significant expenses. Costs related to education, health, clothing, and even recreational activities are part of this new reality. Couples planning to adopt should review their finances and, if necessary, create a suitable budget to ensure they are ready to take on these responsibilities. More than that, they must be emotionally prepared for the changes the new family member will bring to their daily routine. Building an emotional bond with an adopted child is a delicate process that requires time, patience, and dedication. Contrary to what many may think, unconditional love doesn't develop overnight. It's cultivated through shared moments and a continuous effort to create a solid connection. A couple that became a family needs to understand that each child takes their own time to adapt and feel secure in their new home. What's important is that, through simple and consistent gestures, such as a routine of affection and care, this trust and mutual love will naturally grow stronger. One of the biggest challenges the couple may face is the child's adaptation to their new environment. Depending on the child's age and history, there may be resistance, emotional difficulties, or even behaviors that require a careful and understanding approach. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child is not without tough moments, but it's precisely in these moments that the bond can be strengthened. Shared activities like playing, having family meals, and creating moments of dialogue are ways to build a healthy emotional connection. Moreover, it's essential for the couple to be attentive to the child's emotional needs. Every gesture of affection, every word of encouragement, and every act of understanding helps the child feel welcomed and loved. Over time, the couple will realize that the emotional bond with the child doesn't depend on biological ties but on daily dedication and effort to create an environment of trust. Adoption and unconditional love, in this context, become tangible when the couple sees the sparkle in the child's eyes, finally feeling like part of something bigger, a family. The decision to adopt comes with high expectations, but also with fears and insecurities that can shake a couple's confidence. It's natural for questions to arise, such as, what if the child doesn't accept us, or how will we handle their past? These doubts are common and part of the incredible journey of a couple adopting a child. Acknowledging these feelings is the first step toward overcoming them. Openly discussing them strengthens the bond and prepares the couple to face any challenges that may arise. One of the greatest fears is not being able to create an emotional bond with the child. The couple may worry about whether they can offer the unconditional love the child needs. In this moment, it's important to remember that affection is built over time and through shared experiences. Engaging in activities together, such as cooking, playing, or simply talking, can help foster that connection. A couple that became a family understands that every daily gesture contributes to strengthening this bond. Another challenge is dealing with the child's past, which may include trauma or difficult experiences. This can create insecurity about how to approach certain topics or behaviors. Seeking professional help, such as adoption-savvy psychologists, can be an excellent way to gain guidance. Additionally, learning from other couples who have gone through the same situation can provide comfort and practical strategies. Adoption and unconditional love go hand in hand when there's a willingness to understand and embrace the child's history. Overcoming these fears doesn't mean they will completely disappear, but the couple will be better prepared to face them together. Open communication and mutual support are essential in this process. Remembering the larger purpose, forming a family based on love and respect, helps put insecurities into perspective. And so, the journey continues, opening the door to new discoveries and achievements. The arrival of an adopted child completely transforms the dynamic between the couple, altering everything from their routine to how they relate to one another. The daily life that was once focused on activities and plans for two must now be adjusted to include the needs and well-being of the child. While this change is challenging, it brings a new sense of purpose and unity to the couple. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child reveals that, with patience and planning, it's possible to balance the couple's life with the new family routine. One of the first adjustments involves reorganizing time. The couple needs to rearrange their daily activities to include moments of care and attention for the child, such as taking them to school, preparing meals, and engaging in playtime. This can cause some initial stress, but over time, the couple learns how to manage these responsibilities in a balanced way. A couple that became a family understands that these new moments are not just tasks but opportunities to strengthen the bond and create lasting memories. Additionally, the emotional impact of adoption on daily life shouldn't be underestimated. The couple's relationship also evolves because they now share a new role, that of parents. This can bring challenges, such as the lack of alone time, but it also strengthens their bond by creating a new sense of partnership and complicity. Adoption and unconditional love begin to manifest in small daily actions, from routine care to moments when the couple supports each other through challenges. These changes may seem overwhelming at first, but over time, the couple realizes that adoption has brought a new perspective on life. Priorities shift, and what once seemed central now makes room for growth and family harmony. Adapting to the new routine is a gradual process, but in the end, the reward is immeasurable. the strengthening of a union based on love and the purpose of raising a new life together. After adoption, communication becomes one of the fundamental pillars for the success of the new family dynamic. The couple needs to learn how to express themselves clearly and openly, especially in moments of tension or uncertainty. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child requires both partners to be aligned in their expectations, feelings, and needs, both to support each other and to handle the emotional demands of the child. Effective communication isn't just about speaking but, above all, about listening and understanding what the other is going through. It's common for conflicts or misunderstandings to arise between the couple after the child's arrival. The routine changes, responsibilities increase, and fatigue can negatively affect the relationship. At this point, effective communication is key to maintaining emotional balance. Honest conversations, where both partners share their concerns and joys, help prevent the buildup of resentment. A couple that became a family must remember that constructive dialogue is the foundation for overcoming obstacles together. Another essential aspect of communication in the post-adoption home is the role of active listening. It's easy to fall into the trap of wanting to fix everything quickly without allowing your partner or child to fully express their feelings. Adoption and unconditional love only flourish in an environment where everyone feels heard and validated. Creating regular opportunities for family conversations, whether during dinner or on walks, strengthens this bond and allows everyone to feel part of something bigger. When communication is well practiced, the couple realizes that even the most difficult challenges can be overcome. Clarity in words, patience in listening, and a willingness to negotiate create an environment where love and respect prevail. The strengthening of the household depends on this solid foundation, and over time, this practice becomes a natural part of the family routine. Thus, the journey of building a home filled with love continues. When a couple decides to adopt, they often face not only their own emotional and practical challenges but also the opinions and expectations of their families. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child can be welcomed positively by some relatives but may also generate doubts and criticism from others. Relatives who hold traditional or prejudiced views about adoption may express insecurities or even discouragement, which can impact the couple. Knowing how to handle these opinions is essential to maintaining family harmony and protecting the new dynamic being built. The couple must be prepared to face delicate questions, such as, "Why did you choose to adopt?" or "Aren't you afraid of not forming a real bond with the child?" These questions can come loaded with judgment, but it's important for the couple to respond firmly and confidently, showing that the decision was made with love and thought. A couple that became a family must stand united in their responses, demonstrating that adoption and unconditional love are the principles guiding this journey. Emotional support between the two is crucial in this process. On the other hand, there are also relatives who may try to impose their expectations, such as how to raise the child or how the couple should behave as parents. While these family members may be trying to help, it's important for the couple to set clear boundaries from the start. Communicating politely but firmly that they have their own ways of handling the child's upbringing is essential to avoid interference. A practical example would be the couple having a prior conversation with the grandparents, explaining the rules and routines that will be followed in the new home. However, not all family opinions are negative. In many cases, the unconditional support of close relatives can make all the difference, bringing a sense of belonging to the child and making the adjustment easier. What's important is that the couple knows how to discern which comments and attitudes are constructive and which should be ignored. Over time, this balance between family support and the couple's autonomy will be key to strengthening the new family structure. Unfortunately, adoption still carries certain social stigmas that can affect both the couple and the child. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child isn't just about creating a new home but also about confronting prejudices that often stem from ignorance or a lack of understanding. People may make unfair assumptions about a couple's ability to love a child who isn't biologically theirs or question the child's past. These narrow views can be painful, but they also serve as an opportunity to educate and break down these stigmas. One of the biggest challenges a couple may face is dealing with uninformed comments about adoption. Questions like, "Don't you want to have biological children?" or "Do you think the child will adjust to you?" are common. A couple that became a family needs to be prepared to respond to these questions with confidence and assurance, showing that adoption and unconditional love are not based on blood ties but on bonds of affection and commitment. A simple and straightforward response can help break down these prejudices and open space for a broader understanding of what it means to be a family. Moreover, society often fails to recognize the challenges an adopted child may face. Comments like, "She's lucky to have been adopted," might seem positive on the surface but ignore the emotional complexity the child may be experiencing. The couple can help educate those around them by explaining that adoption is a journey of both overcoming obstacles and love, and that, like any child, the adopted child deserves respect and empathy. Creating this dialogue helps reduce stigma and strengthens the couple's mission to provide a loving and welcoming environment. Overcoming social stigma doesn't happen overnight, but with persistence, the couple can help change perceptions around them. By showing, through their actions and words, that love and family go far beyond traditional concepts, they help pave the way for wider acceptance. Gradually, these small shifts in societal attitudes make a big difference, creating a more inclusive and respectful future for all adoptive families. One of the biggest challenges for a couple who adopts is creating an environment where the child feels truly safe and welcomed. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child involves understanding that, for many children, the feeling of security doesn't come immediately. Many of these children carry difficult memories with them, and it's the couple's role to provide a space where they feel protected and free to express their emotions. Simple gestures, like maintaining a stable routine and being consistent in their words and actions, help build that trust. Creating a loving environment goes beyond words of affection. Involving the child in activities that foster emotional bonding, such as family meals, bedtime stories, or even playful outings, contributes to making the child feel part of their new home. A couple that became a family understands that these actions are crucial for the child's healthy emotional development. Additionally, respecting the child's adjustment time and offering continuous emotional support are ways to show the true meaning of adoption and unconditional love. Another essential point is creating a welcoming physical space that reflects the child's new home. Setting up a room with items that make the child feel special and involving them in the decorating process is a way to ensure they have a safe space. More than just aesthetically pleasing, the environment should be functional and designed for the child's needs. This shows that the couple values not only the child's emotional well-being but also their physical safety. Over time, this safe and loving environment becomes a true refuge for the child. They will begin to open up and trust the couple, creating a deep connection based on respect and affection. Building this space, both emotionally and physically, is one of the most important steps in ensuring that the child feels part of a family that values and protects them. Adoption, like any journey in building a family, comes with its fair share of challenges. A couple that became a family through adoption must be prepared to face difficult phases, which may include emotional crises, challenging behaviors, or issues related to the child's past. The couple's resilience is what will allow them to overcome these obstacles together. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child involves much more than love. It also involves the ability to adapt and grow stronger in times of adversity. Developing resilience means, first and foremost, understanding that difficulties are part of the adjustment process. Many adopted children go through phases of emotional instability, especially in the beginning. It's common for challenging behaviors, like resistance to new routines or difficulties in communication, to arise along the way. The couple must learn to handle these situations with patience and understanding, without expecting everything to resolve immediately. Adoption and unconditional love are built step by step, and every small victory counts. One effective strategy for overcoming these tough phases is to seek help when needed. Joining adoption support groups, consulting child psychology experts, or even talking to other couples who have been through the same journey can provide valuable insights. Additionally, it's important for the couple to maintain a constant dialogue where both partners can express their feelings and frustrations. A resilient couple knows that by supporting each other, they can face any difficulty that comes their way. Over time, the couple will realize that these difficult phases are actually opportunities to strengthen their relationship and bond with the child. Resilience allows them to grow together, creating a solid foundation of trust, love, and respect. Overcoming these challenges together not only strengthens the couple but also creates an environment where the child feels safe and loved, even in the most challenging moments. Adoption is not just about overcoming challenges but also about celebrating the unique and unforgettable moments that mark a couple's journey to becoming a family. Every achievement, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. The first smile, the first words of affection, and the small gestures of love are the embodiment of the unconditional love that grows each day. For a couple that became a family, these moments reflect all the love and dedication they've put into this journey. Celebrating the new family involves creating meaningful memories that will be cherished forever. Special dates, like the day the adoption was finalized or the first birthday together, are perfect opportunities to celebrate the union. During these occasions, many couples choose to do something special, like a family trip or a celebratory dinner. What's important is that these moments of celebration don't just mark the calendar, but serve to reinforce the emotional bond between all family members. The incredible journey of a couple adopting a child is filled with opportunities to create unforgettable memories. These celebrations are also crucial for the child. Often, they help solidify the feeling of belonging and security. When the couple celebrates both the small and big moments, like the first time the child calls them mom or dad, they reinforce that the child is an essential part of the family. It's a way of showing, in practice, how adoption has transformed their lives and how this new family dynamic is something to be proud of and celebrate. As time goes by, these moments of celebration become valuable memories for both the couple and the child. Looking back on these events helps strengthen the family bond, bringing to light the deep meaning of adoption. Each celebration is an opportunity to reflect on the journey traveled and reaffirm the commitment of love and care that unites the new family. And so, the journey continues, with more unforgettable moments ahead. Now that you know the transformative power of adoption, how will you apply this knowledge in your life? Are you and your partner ready to take this incredible step and build a new family? Remember that every challenge comes with a unique opportunity for growth, and adoption is one of the most meaningful journeys a couple can embark on. What memories do you want to create? How will this new love impact your life? If you feel inspired by this idea, don't hesitate to explore more on this topic. And, of course, if you want to continue learning about adoption and how to strengthen your relationships, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any content that can help transform your life and your families. After all, the first step toward a life full of love can start right here.